Do you love survival horror? Do you also love M. Night Shyamalan's The Village? Well, do I have a game for you. Shame Legacy is a new first-person survival horror game from indie developers Ferry Ship Games and Revenant Games. The story takes place in a village in the late 1800s. You play a guy called William, who, surprise, surprise, is suffering amnesia, which seems to happen a lot in horror games.
I'll just sprinkle you all with some amnesia dust.
As you move forward, you discover that the whole village has gone mad, and it seems like everyone is hunting you. The rest of the story unfolds through notes you discover in the world, and flashback memories filling in the gaps about how you and your family fit into this forsaken cultist village and the events transpiring.
This cane was made as a reminder to Smith's descendants of their responsibility to humanity, and you turned it into a key to enter your chambers of sin.
It's not a groundbreaking horror storyline, but it keeps the action tripping along. The gameplay can be broken down into 3 sections: stealth, chase, and puzzle. But overall, it's a stealth game, where you have to manage noise and line of sight to navigate through various locations. The gameplay is reasonably engaging, if a little relentless, with the stealth sections having a real tension, and the chase sequences a welcome action-oriented breakup of the stealth. Although the chases did often feel like they were on rails, almost perfunctory at times. The puzzles were fun, if straightforward, although some of the backtracking moments felt unnecessarily bloated for the sake of drawing the puzzle out, which was mildly frustrating. Controls felt tight. The system mechanics were mostly explained well, although the crucified whalers, who sent you into a panic almost immediately, felt unforgiving. At times, very unforgiving.
Game over, man. It's game over.
You'll also be managing your levels of panic throughout the game, which will impact your stealth and survivability. But there's handy tonics throughout the village that will chill you the heck out. Maybe if everyone had a drink of one of these, the whole murder village wouldn't have happened. I guess we'll never know. I'd say there was enough variance throughout the game to keep people engaged for the 3-ish hours it takes to complete it. The graphics were smooth and atmospheric. There was a viscerally oppressive ambience to the different spaces you had to navigate, which really supported the storyline. I was particularly impressed by the way the character models of the possessed villagers looked, and the use of haze and diffused light to again support that atmosphere. Sound design was solid, with both music and sound effects working together smoothly. It definitely worked to heighten those moments of tension throughout the game. In fact, I spent the majority of the playthrough a little stressed. So I guess the music was doing the trick, right? I did find that some of the sound design for walking felt jarring. Either sounded like the character was walking on the wrong surface, or just that it sounded way too loud, but that was a tiny, tiny quibble. The rest of the sound was great. Unlike many indie horror games these days, there are no multiple endings in Shame Legacy, so it's a one and done situation here. But reading some interviews, I saw that the developer wanted to tell one well-realized story, rather than watering it down with multiple possible endings. So no replayability here. Although you could try speedruns or no death runs if you're a real glutton for punishment. Overall, this game has a strong atmosphere and a beautifully realized aesthetic. But a straightforward storyline and game mechanics that start to wear thin after a while really hold this game back. If you want a survival horror game with a dark atmosphere and a ye olde vibe, give Shame Legacy a look. But with a nearly $40 price tag and only 3 hours of gameplay, maybe it's better left in the past. And that is the review. Thank you so much for sticking around for so long. If you liked this review, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to check out other reviews just like this, you can check them out over here somewhere. Maybe over here. Over here somewhere. There? Who knows? Anyway, give them a click, have a look. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much. I'll catch you next time. Bye.